are alive with the cutie pie. Hi, beautiful. This is E2. She's part of the Everly brothers, although there's no brother.
And she is 2 months old today.
Is she 2 months old today? I knew it was on their way. Yes, I guess we did talk about that, didn't we?
Yes.
I love that. I'm older than 2 months old today. I'm not sure. I think I'm 50 plus 12, 600.
She can hang out.
I'm about 600 and...
Very old.
606-ish months old today.
Yeah.
So you have to wait to catch up. I love you. That's E2. You're not. I'm me. She's her. You're you. I'm glad you're all here. We missed you yesterday. Thank you, by the way. Sorry. I should say sorry. I thought I had fixed it. It's Everly's fault. It is. It is.
No.
I thought I had completed the task. I was completing the task of I sent messages out. I put on, if you want to be part of my Slack community, send me a note or I can send you an invite. I put it on there and I put it on the YouTube community tab. I know nobody goes there.
Yeah.
So, but I thought, this is where I failed. I thought that I had changed the time on yesterday's show to today's show. And I hit something.
It wasn't the right button.
It wasn't the right button because some of you were here and I appreciate you so much. And Mama Mouse, who I see in the house. That just works. Mama Mouse, who I see in the house.
Yes.
Sent me a message. I'm like, you okay? She's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, what are we talking about? I'm holding the baby. So, guys, I apologize for anybody who was waiting on me. I love you, and I appreciate it. But we're here today. Oh, I just kind of poked myself in the eye a little bit. Now I'm crying. But Sandy Norris is in the house. First one in the house. Pray your be here. Pray your be here, too.
I'm here.
Appreciate any prayers. Hello, shall we try this again today? Seems like my mom was one of the people who might. Jay Skywalker one still has a better last name than me. Myers in the Mouse still here. Thank you there. Sean from Adventures with VP. Nana Barb in the house. You know what? Normally I would ask you right now to turn on the fan, but you're holding on a cutie pie. I'll just sweat. Myers of the Mouse. No, it's okay. I'm fine. Magic of the Mouse TV, my buddy, who has more Dole Whip than me. So we're fighting in the house. What's going on? I'm glad you are here, my man. Let's see. Brianna with a P in the house. Good morning, Sharon. That's 60 in the house. What's going on? Andy O in the house. Candy Mom in the house. Caitlin from Make It Blue. Thanks for being a member of the channel. Thanks for being here. Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels. Same to you. By the way, Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels. Stocks going up like crazy for the travel industry. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about mostly Disney stuff. But boy, has this morning been a good day. And I hope you guys already know about it. I think good news travels slow and bad news travels fast. And I like to be the bearer of good news. So we're going to have some of that. I am a poet now. I do know it, and my feet don't show it. They're short fellows. Misty with the D in the house. What's going on? Kadani Sean. I love saying Kadani Sean. Listen. This is our show. Little grumpy all of a sudden. She's actually not grumpy. She's the happiest little person in the history of the world. And I'm loving this. I don't know how we're gonna figure out how we can do this every day, but I hope we can. Anyway. Tiki. Dean, Turkey, Legster, Bancroft in the house. What's going on? Samantha Carpet in the house, Candy Mom. So if you're listening to me on the replay, talking to people in the chat, simple and delicious, welcome in. You got to come here live every morning, 10 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock other places, 7 o'clock other places, 4:30 absolutely nowhere. You should be here live. Samantha Lowe's here live. Hello, Samantha Lowe. Love you. Glad you're here. Yeah, so if you're hearing me talk about these, who is he talking to? Then you're listening somewhere. Sorry. Can't answer your phone right now. So we go live every morning, but we do have this on the replay where some people watch it. I appreciate it. If you're part of the replay team, there's a thing everybody says to say hashtag replay team. I'll come up with a better, more original name, but feel free to do that in the comments if you're saying hi. The first 3 or 4 minutes is usually me yakking at people for being here. So get here live, people. All right, we do have some Disney news, but I just mostly want to talk about Everly.
Well, she's eating right now. So.
Okay, well, let's talk about news. Happy. Well, right on the cover, I guess it's a cover, the thumbnail, there's a new Funko Pop right there that I didn't put there.
Oh, your daughter donated it.
There's a Frozen the Water
yeah.
Funko Pop right there that I did.
It was on this chair, so I'm assuming she decided she wants to give it to you.
You put it there because she, okay.
Yeah, because I had to sit somewhere.
I'll take it. So we've got merch news, we've got Disney parks news, which is kind of old now. It came out Friday, but people were talking to me about it yesterday, so I'm going to share it today. And the biggest news that was, people stop calling me. The thing that's on the cover, the thumbnail. I know, right during the show, right? No. Somebody who knows me too, because it was 2 different phone numbers calling me. But they're not at my phone, so I don't know them. Anyways, movie meeting, Nick in the house, DVC lounge changes. So I've never been in any of the DVC lounges because when we signed up for DVC points, I didn't have bad credit. I didn't have good credit. I had no credit. Now I say that and they think I'm not telling the truth.
No.
Sweetie pie.
Had 0.
I had no credit because we went more than, 20 years, 15 years, at least a whole bunch of years where I paid cash for everything. Let's go back in the Wayback Machine. We got married and we went to, Six Flags Magic Mountain and the Chinese food restaurant. And we used this little plastic thing they gave us.
We used it for college.
We used it for college. To be fair, we mostly use it for college.
It was mostly college.
Whenever I tell the story, I tell the fun things we bought and she tells the serious things because,
No, it was
Mars and Venus, I guess. I don't know.
Because that was the big ones. The big ones was like
I remember
$800 a month we dropped on.
Yeah, but I don't remember the things. I remember the fun things. Chinese food and
remember like
Six Flags
expensive things that took forever to pay off.
Yeah. Yours took forever to pay off. We paid off mine like 10 years before we paid off yours.
You're talking about student loans.
I am.
We're talking about credit cards.
Back to me. So there was this plastic thing they give you. You put in this machine and they give you stuff that was pretty cool. But then I discovered you're like I Love Lucy discovered, right? Back in the way back machine. It actually takes it out of your account. So I stopped using the little plastic thing. I started using the paper stuff, right? And I did that for 10, 15 years. And I had no credit. So when we bought DVC, they said, yeah, you can't have none, but you can.
Which was hilarious.
Because
I had paid off so many cars. Like before we got married, I had already had 2 cars paid off. Like there was just a bunch of stuff that I had. And I don't know how that happened. But.
So when the dude said to me, it's a whole thing, and I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but we went to the DVC sales pitch. I wasn't even listening to him. I was looking at the zebra walking by, all right? I was having the free soda. I was looking at the zebra walking by, and I was telling jokes. I was playing on my phone because I didn't think we could buy. And then this beautiful thing, you know how they leave and they pretend like they can't watch you on the video, and you guys talk about it. I'm like, yeah, you leave, give me more soda, right? And then he leaves, and her and my oldest of the ones that stay home now, say, Daddy, you're being such a jerk. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we're not going to buy from this guy. And she's like, no, wait a minute.
I was like, if they're going to, work with us, we could do the payment for sure.
I don't know what the heck that means. They're going to take our money or they're not going to take our money.
No. I mean,
about Mars and Venus.
We hadn't bought anything on.
They're going to work with us if they're going to say you can buy it. So I was at that point, I started to listen to what he said. And then he leaves again and she's all, yeah, we can do this. This is less than what we pay right now. I'm like, so then they check our credit. I don't have any. He comes in, he's like, something's wrong.
I'm like, no.
He said something to the effect of, everybody always tells me they don't have any credit, but they always do have credit. You actually don't have any credit. Are you dead? And I said, no. Like I told you, oh my gosh, the same number. If this is you calling me and I haven't answered, guess what? Could be somewhere on the stream for all I know. Hi, if it's you, I'm not going to answer. So anyway, long story shorter, not very short because it's an hour show. I can take as long as I want. She says to me, yeah, we can do this. I've always wanted to get DVC. Long story short, we get DVC. But that means that little, is it a green card? I don't even know what color card.
Blue.
It's a blue card, right? It's a big deal in the DVC land, right? I don't get my own blue card, right? I'm like, so what? I'll just add myself later. So a year later, we buy this house. We get credit. I have great credit, as a matter of fact, right? Which is kind of fun because I don't think I should have any credit still, but whatever. And there's a funny story in that, how you get great credit from no credit has nothing to do with anything anybody thinks. It's totally a scam, but that's a whole nother thing.
It is.
Totally a scam, right? Anyway, so now I have great credit. And so I reach out to them. Hey, I want this stupid little DVC blue card. How do I get my name on the title? DVC people. And they say, oh yeah, we get this call all the time. You actually have to, it costs like over $1,000 to add yourself to a title, which isn't DVC law. It's
like real estate.
It's title law. So long story short, I have to be nice to her for, I think, 27 straight years now or something?
Only if you want to go.
I can't get in the DVC lounge without her card.
We paid off in like 7 years.
Which I remember thinking, well, I still won't have the card.
Yeah. Well, I figured by then we'd have a couple more. And
I like your positivity. I like your positivity. You know what? We're not putting your name on the next one. How about that?
That's fine.
So anyway.
I don't care.
So I don't have the little blue card, which I never thought I would care about, right? Because why would I be at Disney without you?
Right. Wrong.
So I've been to Disney without her, and Oh my, is it you? Kadani Sean, are you calling me? This person is the 4th time. I bet is it one of you? I'm not answering. Leave a message. Anyway, fourth time they've called on 2 different phone lines.
They're trying 2 different.
Kadani Sean, is it you? If it said Kadani Sean, I might answer.
It's probably a donor.
But right now it just says, no, it's not a donor. They don't call
Come
back
and
that
pick
quick.
up my boat. Like
Anyway,
yesterday.
yeah.
It's got a hole in it, but pick up my boat for me.
Right, which we might do. Anyway, so the blue card gets you in, right? And so I'm with my friends, like, oh, let's go to the DVC lounge. You're Jeff, you're DVC. I don't have a card. What? My wife's mean. She won't give me the card. Then I'm with her. I'm with my mom and Mark and the whole crew, and they go to DVC lounge without me. Now it's cool. I did a meetup. Matt from Disney Coffee Blogging Me met up during that time, so I'm not like crying about it.
You could have came with me, but you went to the Rose.
I didn't get in, and she did. Yeah, I was in the Rose and Crown. I hung out with Matt, and then I was in Rose and Crown with Mark.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time. So anyway, the story goes, DVC lounges have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to hear about it?
Sure.
It's not me. Tina, is it you? Easy Solution. His name goes on the Golden Oaks. Andy with an O for the win.
Has it changed, or are they just putting them in new
ATJH.
Like, are the rules changing, or is it?
There's a big, huge trash can right out my window. This happens every Tuesday on the show. And I got to be honest, I turn into a little kid. Big fire trucks and big trash cans changes the subject. I'm watching them. So
squirrel.
Trash can. I mean, they're cool. Did you hear Tesla got like an order for, I don't know, like 200,000 trash trucks? So the trash trucks.
Tesla trash truck?
The big blue, black stuff is stuff that comes out of the trash cans might be a thing of the past.
Wow.
Elon Musk for the win. I
awesome.
Love that guy. I don't want to be somebody else, but if I had to be somebody else, he'd be on the list.
He's weird.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's the point. Thanks for noticing. Okay, so anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm excited about a trash truck is what I'm doing.
Something about DVC lounge.
If you don't like people who change the subject quickly, you should go check out, I don't know, some other boring channel. I'm looking for, see, I sent this to me like a day ago, so that's my problem here. Ba la 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 la. I don't remember. I read it like 2 days ago. DVC.
Because I think I heard that they were moving the one that I went to.
I liked the picture, and I thought that'll make a good.
That was at Epcot.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you said. Say
that DVC lounge, I do know that they were moving it. The one that was upstairs in Epcot. It was kind of fun. It had this big.
Well, I think they did move that already. That might be the change. Yeah, Tesla trash trucks. Yeah, seriously, I do love my Tesla. You have a Tesla, Andy? Can we drive around together? I'll just sit there and be nice. We can go to Taco Bell together. I want to be the part. I want a Tesla so bad. I want Elon to autograph the hood.
You're so weird.
Why do you think
the Tesla cars? I think are okay. The truck was.
I really was excited about the truck.
I ever saw.
I probably would have. Is Dougie in the house? Hey, Walto Grams. Walto Grams is not Walt. It's Dougie. He's our buddy. You know, yeah. Dougie's our buddy. Oh, that rhymes. He's from, I don't know, somewhere far away, cold and sad little island. But I love him anyway. DVCshop.com announces sponsorship of monorail. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. 3 weeks ago, the commission approved another Disneyland new DVC tower. That's in Disneyland, but that's not my news. Where the heck is it?
I don't know.
Disneyland reveals Mickey's ink and paint pool coming to a DVC timeshare tower. That's in Disneyland. I can't find it. Whatever.
Well,
I don't want to make you guys wait. We got a whole bunch of new people in chat. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. I'm excited about that. Anytime, Andy, I don't know where you live, but I'm coming over. How are we all? I'm great, buddy. I hope you're doing great. Sandy North says it's still there at Epcot. Yeah, they moved it. It's well. Let me get caught up in chat and we'll find it. Our phone keeps ringing too, but we don't answer it many times. I block it. If I know you, your name pops up in my phone. Even if I don't know you, but you've called me and I cared about the call in any remote way, I put you in my phone. I keep track of everything. And so if you call me and I don't have your number and you call me again and again and again, there's 0% chance I'm answering the second or third or fourth or fifth time. 0%. Leave a message and I'll call you back. And I'm pretty sure watching both phones, neither one of them, hey, Lori, neither one of them has left a message, or he or she has not left a message on either of the voicemails. So it must not be important. All right. So I'm going to find this because I wanted to talk about it. Oh my gosh, I have too many emails. There is a bunch of good news. Let's just get to the last one first, because here it is.
There you go.
And I don't want to make you guys watch me watch the stuff. So it's called an open loop. It's called a tease. We're going to get back to that in a minute. Stay tuned. The show's only an hour. We've been going for 20 minutes already. So in less than 39 minutes, we'll talk about that if I can find the stupid email. Amok, amok, amok. I love them. Sarah Jessica Parker is not the Sex and City Jessica Parker. Sarah Jessica Parker is the amok girl. And I got to be honest with you, you and her have lots in common, in my opinion, at least in the looks department. I love it. We're running amok right from the Disney Food Blog, one of my favorite blogs. Matter of fact, if you're a good video editor, they're looking for the second time. Actually, it's for the third time that I'm aware of in the past 4 or 5 months. They put out there that they're looking for somebody to be their video editor. They're actually a local company. They're here in Waxahachie. If I thought I was better at video editing, I might actually reach out to them. But I don't need another job. But I love them. But anyway, right there on their website, but it's everywhere. I'm just using that one because that's the one I linked to.
That one's awesome.
That one is awesome, right?
It's not on
Hocus Pocus.
Disney.
It will be.
I looked.
Well, I don't know that it will be, but it probably will be. New amok, Hocus Pocus Hollywood Halloween merch is coming. I think look at that. That art is so fun.
Yeah, that one's a great one.
I love it. I like the art on this. I wouldn't wear this for $1 million, maybe as underwear. Do you think they have men's underwear this style? Why do you shake your head like that?
They won't have men's underwear.
They might.
It's creepy.
You don't know. I like how it unfocuses on my face back there. All Hallows Eve.
There we go. That's so fun.
I love that one. Isn't that fun? And this one on the back, it's got amok.
So that's on Shop Disney right
Excuse me.
now.
I don't know why it's on the back. I looked
that one is.
This one that I'm showing right now?
Yeah.
So I got to be honest, and I need your advice. 39 people. I need 39 people to tell me, could a dude pull this off? I feel like it's a little feminine now. I love it. And I'm not Mr. I wonder what they think about me. But I just think it's a little feminine for a dude. I think you and my kids could wear it.
Yeah.
I don't think a dude could wear it. What say you? We'll get caught up in chat.
I mean, maybe, but probably not.
I think it's just, I don't know. It looks a little, I wish that's one of the things about Disney. They have better merch for the ladies.
Sometimes.
They don't have as many. You got to go to Etsy to find a cool dude shirt, in my opinion. Lake Point of Visitors is where you should go. Use Dole Whip. Is it Dole Whip Dad or Dole Whip? I think it's Dole Whip. Pretty sure Dole Whip is the discount code. I don't get a penny. I just like them. And they will give you 10% off. I just bought 2 shirts, and you'll probably see those on the show. I don't know, maybe next week. I definitely can't carry that around. I don't know what I'd get.
You could have that on your shelf. You'd have to dust it though.
I don't actually like that. I mean, I like these kinds of things, but that's a little creepy, if you ask me. Right? I don't know. I like that. I don't mind those things. Anyway, that's a lot of that stuff. We get caught up in chat, and then we'll get to some more news. What do you guys think? Is it too early for Halloween? By the way, the answer is no, it's not. Sandy North says less tables and chairs, and now they serve us Cokes. There you go. Sandy's on it. And that's what it is. So the chair, we'll get to it again when I get to the email because I'm just going down the list. But that is what it is. I remember that. Lori, did I say hello to you? Lori French in the house. Welcome in. I'm glad you are here. The DVC changes is just they spread out. You know, just like for dining. There's more space to walk around. Less people will be up there. Emma Cooley in the house. First time in chat checking into the Beach Club. Oh, nice. Good for you. I'm so excited for you. We're trying to decide on what we're going to do on our October trip. Emma Cooley. I've never been to Beach Club, but everybody who's been to Beach Club loves it. Is your first time at Beach Club, Emma? Or are you a veteran of Beach Club? I'm excited about it. We're going to have more and more DVC talk. I've got a couple of DVC ideas that some I've shared with you guys for a show, but got enough live shows. I got to be honest. So I want to bring in more and more DVC talk to this kind of show people that we talk DVC, and then bam, we're going to drop a DVC thing at some point. Would love to say that I'm calling you, Jeff, except I don't have your number. Dean, you can have my number. Message me. I'll send you my number. Fair warning, I answer if I'm free.
Which is fair.
No, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm answering the phone all the time.
Yeah.
I do. People say that I don't know. I think I answer the phone a lot. I do think there's this thing called voicemail that works just fine. But you get my number, buddy. Emma, welcome. Beach Club is an awesome resort. Lori French, saying hi to Brianna. Tina saying hi. Anyway, so Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travels. I started talking about this. Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travels. I always leave off the sunsets. Every Awesome Sunsets Travel, official travel agency of Dole Whip Dad, the channel, the brand, the whatever. And that's really real. And you should really
to travel sometime again.
She's hoping to travel on a little boat more than I am. I've told Sherry I'm not going to be your best advertiser because it's like going to the mall but never getting to leave. But
No,
if you
it's
want to go to the
not.
mall and not leave as they take you to other ports of call on the mall, then you can reach out to Sherry Awesome Sunset Travels and she will help you get to the destinations.
No, it's like a floating resort. That's more like what
I've told you she'd be better. Anyway, she'll give you a discount, by the way. She'll hook you up. And right now I can tell you that Disney Cruise Lines has an unbelievable deal. See, now I will be a good spokesperson for if you want to float with the mall all the way to a place.
It's not a mall. It's a little mini resort.
It's a freaking big mall on the water that you could never leave.
Yes, you can.
So anyway,
they let you
if
off
that
the boat.
sounds like you, and you know it does, reach out to her and she'll hook you up. If you set up with Disney Cruise Lines now, and they have to cancel because of the pandemic or the meteor or the monster hornets or little E2 turns into Godzilla or something. If any of those things happen, they'll give you 125% credit. So if you buy 4 cruises with Sherry, you're going to get 5 if they cancel them. See what I did there?
There you go.
Buy 4, get 1 free sale on floating malls are us. All right. Stephanie Horton in the house. What's going on? I love the amok switch. Right? I do too. Stephanie, tell me the truth. Could I pull it off?
No.
I'm talking to Stephanie.
It's too girly.
You're a jerk. Nick, who's at my door? Oh, it's the trash man, probably. You guys want to see the trash truck again?
No.
Movie Matey and Nick in the house.
Could be the lawn guy.
No, it's a dude. It's an Amazon dude. Everybody say hi to the Amazon. Oh, he's leaving. Bye, Amazon guy. All right. Well, ATJH in the house. You need to check out their Instagram. It's amazing. I love that Spirit jersey too. I like that one. Yes. I think you can pull it off, says Brianna. Ha! No, sorry, says part of your world.
You left the camera on at the front door.
I can if I want to.
You can, but there's no reason to. It's probably Peyton's birthday.
I was going to say, what do we get from
Birthday's
Amazon?
Friday.
Oh, Peyton.
I think so.
How old is Peyton on Friday?
19.
Oh. It's a good thing I got a little 2 month here because I'm feeling old with the birthdays. My birthday doesn't get me. I turned 50 at Christmas. It didn't get me.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Maybe in a joint or two, but
A joint or two? I don't smoke, I swear.
No, not that kind.
I'm a straight edge. I could see a guy wearing it. I think I may be Samantha. I don't know. I like it. I don't know. Have a great day, everyone. See you in the Bush League Baseball. Yes, we do talk Bush League Baseball on the Bush League Baseball channel. Baseball every Tuesday night. Please check that out. Hitchhiking Bones in the house. What's going on, Bright Suns, to you? Yes, cruising. Let's go. You need to reach out to Sherry Awesome Sunset Travels. PSA mentioned, Jeff, when you contact me, and you will both get a referral gift. Hey, Sherry says that you'll get a referral gift. I think what that is probably, what is a referral gift? Let me think about it.
Gift for referring people.
Oh, I'll get a referral gift? Look at how high pitched I got. Can I have the amok shirt? No, I'm just kidding.
Send all the pineapples.
I'll take it, but hey, you're welcome. Yes, exactly. Send all the pineapples. She has a Dole Whip Dad pineapple little blankie, by the way.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Stephanie says I can totally pull it off because she's nicer than you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Probably don't make them big enough. They look like the girls don't go that big.
Whatever. All right, let's get to some more news because there was some more news. Scrolling down my emails. See, now, if I would get less emails, this would be easier. Maybe I should send them somewhere else because this is nuts. Lounge changes, finally, right? We've already talked about it. Oh, no, that's my... Nope,
It's
never
more
mind.
seating, right?
Yeah, but we'll get to it. So, DisneyTouristBlog.com. A couple days ago now, I believe it was Friday. It's Tom Bricker. He does good stuff. I'm not going to read the whole article because nobody likes to be read to, but there's been lots of Disney Vacation Club developments in the last couple of weeks, so we thought we'd cover the latest stories from Walt Disney World. Again, this is from DisneyTouristBlog.com to give credit where credit is due. And Disneyland and the DVC News Roundup. In this post, we'll cover progress on the next resort, status of Moonlight Magic, which they canceled a bunch more of, Imagination Lounge's return, sales, blah, blah, blah. Moonlight Magic, we knew this. Villains After Hours is gone. Mickey's Not So Scary's gone. I'm not going to repeat that because we talked about that last week. Yeah, it's the same thing we talked about. DVC Member Lounge has reopened in Epcot, which we've already talked about this morning. It's located above Journey into the Imagination, the old upstairs ImagineWorks. That's the one you went to, right?
Yeah.
This is one of our favorite spots in all of Walt Disney World. It brings back a lot of memories, blah, blah, blah. It's everything we've already talked about. You got to go in there. You were in there for a good 30, 40 minutes, and one of my kids wasn't feeling good, and she went up there, and it really did. They really provided some amazing service. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. I mean, I went up and said I just needed to get her out of the heat. She had gotten overheated and had a horrible headache, needed to throw up. And so they immediately was like, oh yeah, come on in. And we got her some water, got her cooled off. And then they came back by. We just stayed up there so she could kind of get cooled. And then they came back by, the cast members up there multiple times, about every 10 minutes, just like making sure she was okay. It was awesome.
You guys came back with a bunch of snacks.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they were, but it was fun. I got all these snacks. I was at Food and Wine.
And drinks and things.
And then you guys brought me snacks. I'm like, this is why I won't fit. No, thank you, Sherry. No problem. Sherry, how long have you been a travel agent? She has been a travel agent so long that she's the perfect travel agent for you. I have no idea. Park hours are, yeah, Sandy, that's a great segue. Sandy Norris, you're like a partner in the channel, Sandy. Yeah. I love that. Perfect. That is the next thing we want to talk about. It's everywhere. People Magazine, I think that's the one I sent myself.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, people.com even reported on this. So this is big news, which really is going to be a good segue into my next thing, which is some positivity. So if you're one of those people that wants to be in a bad mood and, oh, the world is horrible, you got to leave now, because in a minute I'm going to give you some good news. Right straight from people.com. And again, this was, I think, last Friday. So my Disney peeps are going to already know this. Disney World will be reducing their operating hours in September amid lower than expected attendance due to the ongoing pandemic. Florida theme park shared its revised hours on Disney World website over the weekend. Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios are both losing an hour of operation at the end of the day. Meanwhile, Epcot is cutting back by 2 hours, Animal Kingdom losing an hour in the morning and an hour at the end of the day. Disney World's new hours are, I'll just tell you, Magic Kingdom 9 to 6, Epcot 11 to 7, Hollywood Studios 10 to 7, Animal Kingdom 9 to 5. I guess if I was going on a trip, I could find a reason to be pissy about this if I wanted to. I watched this weekend a bunch of my friends who are Disney YouTubers. A word I don't want to use and moan about it, like little junior high girls who just lost their makeup kit. It's so dumb in a time like this. And I'm going to say it, and I mean it, and I'm talking to every single one of you. If you're one of those people who's crying like a Karen about something customer service right now, here's some Dole Whip dad advice. Shut the heck up. The world has changed. And people like us who are keeping businesses open are doing it for the customers and the employees. And yes, that means less stuff for you, the consumer. So if you want to go somewhere and bitch and moan about the customer service, please just jump in a lake somewhere, because the cast members are doing the best they can. Our employees are doing the best they can. The world has changed. And so if you are mad because you're going to lose an hour because it affects your schedule, you might be the most selfish, self-absorbed person I've ever met in my life. And I might be talking to you. And I'm hoping that it gets through, because give the people a break. The cast members are doing more with less. And if this goes away, maybe we can get back to people being Karen. But until it goes away, give people a break. So save me if I pissed you off. Have a nice life. Check out some other channels. The Adventures with a VP, they are only allowing 50 people at a time now, and you can get your own drinks, no more sex. Exactly, same kind of thing. The world has changed. I am one of the fewer and fewer, it seems, on social media who are saying it's going to be fine, people. And I think that's a good segue into what's going on today in the stock market. I on Webull got 5 free, was it Viacom? I don't remember. Some people in the chat here, at least 2 that I've seen, have used my link to get free stock. So on Webull or on Robinhood, if you put $100 down into the deposit and then you buy your stock with that, they'll give you, and then in this case me, 2 free stock. And it changes all the time, but I think I've gotten 2 every time. I wouldn't swear that. Anyway, so I took 5 of my free stock that had a total value of over $130. I flipped one of them. I put it into another Disney stock. So I got another free, to me, Disney stock. And I flipped a bunch of stocks last week into the travel industry. Looking at you, Sherry. I bought some more Norwegian cruise lines. I bought some more, hey, Myers and Mouse. I bought some more Carnival cruise. I bought some more AMC, the movie theater. What do those all have in common? They're betting on America. They're betting on the American economy. I think that we're still 10% down in unemployment. We're about 25% down GDP. I'm not going to get fully boring the whole time. But what I believe is we're not going to catch up and break even. We're going to surpass that. Why? America always does. So even if the wrong person wins in November, it's going to pop. It is. We're popping. Actually, the Dow today hit 28,000 for the first time since February, I believe. I believe the Dow will hit 30,000 before the election. I am positive that those plays. I went to bed. We made 5% on our one account in our sleep last night.
While we were sleeping.
So my point is this, and I know this is a Disney show, but the economy is about to start roaring back. It already is, and the world wants you to think it's not. And part of that is it's an election season, and I get it. I'm going to make some people mad because they're on the other side of the aisle. I'm not trying to take a political position. I'm trying to help you see the world from a positive angle, and I'm trying to help you put your money where you should. If you got some extra money right now and you don't put it into a travel-based American economy is going to grow stock, you're going to miss the boat, and which is cool with me. I'm not going to miss it. So saith me. Sandy says, go support small business people. Go support companies. Small business is great. Big business also employs companies. I believe in working with people who give my company and my people the best deal. I buy from Amazon more than I buy from local. Why? Because I run a nonprofit, so I have a responsibility to get the best value for the dollar, right? Somebody else's donation. In our case, somebody donates some stuff, we sell it, but it's still the right thing. But USA will, exactly, Sherry. And travel industry, Carnival popped today, Norwegian popped today, and they're going to continue to go. The airline stocks popped. I've almost bought JetBlue a bunch of times. It's only $9. It's been down between $7 and $10. It's been at $9 since February mostly. It's at 11 today. I could have made 22% right there, but I didn't because airlines are terrifying as an investment. But anyway, my point is USA is coming back. And that means Disney will too. It hasn't yet. Walt Disney World is currently, and for the near term, a locals park, just like Disneyland is. But that will change. We have trips planned in October, December, and March. Okay, I always say spring. I never know when it is. The October ones might not happen. We may cancel it. But if we do, we're still going to spend that money. Now, we might not spend it at Disney. We might spend it at Yellowstone National Park or down in a beach in Texas, or we're going to do something with that money, right? So it just moves from one pile to the next, but it will be in the have fun, let's travel with the family pile of money, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's everybody. Right now we are in somebody on TV said this really good. We are in the midst of the greatest online expansion of sales ever. Shop Disney. That's why when people talk, oh, Disney's going to die, there's nobody in the parks. They're just taking that money and going on Shop Disney. Disney's doing well.
We're still buying merch.
Yes.
We bought a bunch
DVC is going to pop.
Closed.
Q4 and all Q1, 2, 3, and 4 of 2021. People are going to dive into Disney. DVC. You watch. People are going to go back to all the things. No, I don't. Tina, I've looked at the airlines. The only one I've considered buying. I do like Southwest. I liked the former CEO very much. So I considered them, but I've said this before. The great Virgin Air, Richard Branson said, the best way to become a millionaire is to become a millionaire and buy an airline because they bleed money. I stay away from the airlines because it's such an expensive business. That said, I think JetBlue has been an opportunity. Again, it was at $9. It's at 11 today, so it popped. I've been saying the $9 can go to 12 to 15. Well, it just went to 11 overnight. So I think that ship may have sailed. But anyway, as I talked about on my show, the airlines are open up more routes. So the airlines had a great, if you're looking at the stock market, all the airlines up 10, 12%, 8%, 5% today, just overnight. They've done well because there's great news. I know you want to say something, but I'll shut up in a minute on the pandemic. I guess something in Russia vaccine wise. I know there's 3 different vaccine companies in America that say they're close. There's at least 2 that are very confident they'll have them at the end of the year. I'm not as confident about that, but I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know what's going on there. I just know that in the history of the world, if this one stays forever, it'll be the first one ever. Go.
So Peyton was when we were talking about, well, maybe we'll do something different instead of Disney in October. She immediately went to Alaska Airlines and started looking up flights to Hawaii because she's like, well, let's just go back to Hawaii. And she actually found flights for like
There's
under
amazing
$300.
There's amazing deals right now.
That was amazing.
If you're okay with doing it the last minute, you can get flights for $9.
I'm not really interested in getting on a plane right now.
I'm not afraid of this like most people are, but I'm not going to get in a plane now either. I don't like getting in a planes during flu season,
right?
Let alone
I catch
during
colds
COVID
getting in a
season.
Plane during normal.
I don't like planes.
I
don't think they're that clean anyway.
Right. I don't want to get a cold. I don't want to get any I'm not interested.
You go in a tube with a whole bunch of people and you can't leave for some set amount of time. It's not even the mall on the water.
Breathing each other's air.
It's actually a tube that you fly in that you can't get out of.
You don't want to get out of
and
it.
And Jimmy next to you is sneezing and snotting up the place. I'm not a germaphobe, but boy, do I become one in a plane. And I'm not talking about COVID. I'm talking about real life. Sean, my buddy's Adventure VP, you got to get taller, baby. I'm coming up. Says, I think the reason people are complaining is not because they are shortening the hours, but because of the time of day. Not being able to experience the parks at night is a bummer. Pandora's completely different.
Hold on.
I totally agree, but you're a local. It's a locals argument. Only the locals are flipping their crap because you're taking something away from people. I love you, buddy, but tell me I'm wrong if I am. But I believe I'm not. The locals feel like, I have an annual pass. I have a right. Cast members in general have funny stories and funny names for annual pass holders because they're locals who are so, and John, I'm not talking to you directly, buddy, I love you, are so, don't take my stuff. I am king of the world. And don't be that guy, man. It's a pandemic. Stuff's going to happen. It'll all come back. Hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Love you to death. What were you going to say?
That's part of the reason that I was actually thinking like maybe we'll just wait. It's so hot there anyways. And then you're in a mask and then you can't be there when the sun's down. That's kind of what I was. Yeah. I'd rather be there at night, especially with Pandora. It's so pretty at night.
It is pretty at night. Go early in the morning. I mean, look,
it's hot already.
Stuff happens, man. Stuff happens. And there is this population in the Disney world. Just go on Disney Twitter. I can't thank you, Emma. I can't stand Disney Twitter because it's so full of politics and oh my gosh, you owe me. You have to think like me. You have to do like me. And I guess when I'm giving my opinion, I guess I'm being one of them too. I guess. I hope I'm spreading positivity. And I know I do it in you're an idiot style, which pisses people off sometimes, but give people a break. Disney is not open right now in the Disney parks to make money. They're bleeding money at the numbers of attendees. They're bleeding money. They're doing it for two reasons. One is probably 90% of the reason. The other one's probably 10. 90% to serve the annual pass holders and the cast members. The cast members get paid. This is my Mulan take, by the way. Emma, first of all, before I talk about my Emma take, I can have an Emma take too, I suppose. My Mulan take. I'm going to talk about Emma. Emma, I love you. Thanks for being a member. I'm not sure which, does it say if I click on it? Does it say which level you got? I'll have to look it up. But I am so anxious to have you on. I'm not doing a ton of extra things right now for them, but I've got some neat ideas. We're going to start doing some Zoom meetings, but a whole bunch of different stuff. But please try out those emojis. I'm glad. And to be in green in the chat. So it means a lot to me that you're supporting me and my family with that. So thank you, Emma. Back to Mulan. So it's $30 to get a Mulan movie, right? So let's say 100, and I don't know that we're going to buy it. I just don't think we will. But let's look at it this way. If 100,000 people pay $30 for Mulan, and they will, more than that will.
Yeah.
That's $3 million that'll go to the part-time cast members who are working now. The Disney parks are open, and they're bleeding money. They lost $2 billion in the last quarter. So they're open to satisfy annual pass holders, right? They'll give you a refund if you don't want it, by the way. So if you don't like it, give it back. But the cast members getting paid, the employees getting paid, $3 million in part-time wages added to the roles. Like, people seem to complain, so a word I don't want to use and moan, about cast members not getting paid enough, but then they berate them and they make their lives miserable. If you support the company, you're supporting the employees, right? I get it. There's shareholders too, right? But they employ a big portion of Orlando, right? So I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me about how they argue about, on one side, hey, let's pay the cast members more, but on the other side, I'm not going to pay extra for anything. So anyway, I don't know. Did that make any sense? Maybe not. You think people will buy it? I do. I doubt that I will, Sandy.
Yeah, there's a small group that.
But people will.
People that love Mulan.
So when the UFC came out, everybody said, "Oh, nobody's going to pay $49.99 for that."
Right.
Now they charge you $129.99 because so many people are doing it. They are testing the waters, but they have. Hey, Orlando Mike, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see in chat. I'm glad you're here. So let me tell you what happened here, and this isn't opinion. This is fact. Universal came out with Trolls. I don't know, a month and a half ago. I don't know. Went straight to, I don't know, consumer. I don't know what their, it wasn't DVC. It was, I'm sorry, it wasn't Disney Plus. It wasn't Disney, but Universal movie, Trolls, was set to come out. Top Gun was set to come out. A whole bunch of movies were set to come out, right? Mulan being one of the bigger ones. Trolls came out for Universal, and Trolls went straight to consumer. I don't know how they distributed it, but, and how did it do? It went very well. So Universal made money. AMC was pissed. AMC and a bunch of other independent movie theaters flipped their you-know-what and reached out to Universal and said, hey, I got two fingers for you. You're going to ruin our business. If you take the movie straight to the consumer, like Netflix is doing, like Disney Plus could do, if you take away the first-run movies and you put them straight to consumer, we, AMC, and others are going to die. Now, most investors said, yeah, you're going to die. And AMC stock dropped like a rock. Remember that day? I talked to you about it. They even reached out. They hired bankruptcy lawyers preceding this, and then Universal does that. So yeah, I think it did go to iTunes. Tremaine at Disney, welcome in, by the way. I think you're right, but I wouldn't swear to that. But regardless, it went straight to consumer. So AMC goes into meetings with Universal, and the investors were both basically like, "Yeah, you've got no power." It's like you going into the boss the day after the boss fires you and demanding things. Like the investors were kind of laughing at AMC. I bought. It's only $4 a share. I think I bought 20. So it's not like a lot, but I think the stock will go to $20. And I've made I don't know. I've done well on it, but it's not even at $5 yet. My point is this. It worked. Trolls went straight to consumer and they made money. So Universal had this product, Trolls the movie, that they could not get paid on because it couldn't go to the movie theaters. So they went straight to consumer and they got paid. That worked. So Disney's trying it. Disney's putting their toe in the water. If it does well, don't be dumb. If it does well, they're going to start putting stuff straight. If people spend $30 to have Mulan come to their house for an evening or a week or a month or whatever they end up doing with it, they're going to do more of that. And if nobody buys it, they'll do less of it. I think it has a huge impact, a huge effect. It will have a huge effect on what Disney and other companies do going forward. Lots of people in the Disney community are freaking out. Oh, there's going to be a premium tier, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there'll be a premium tier. People pay for it. If a whole bunch of people buy Mulan at $30 a pop, less movies will go to the movie theater and more will go to Disney Plus, and some will come at an additional cost. Does that make sense? Yeah. Try to make that just basic. Hey, 40 people in the chat. If you're first timer, I appreciate you being here. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We go live every morning, 10 o'clock. Well, mostly every morning. We didn't go yesterday. Yeah. 10 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Other times, other places. Disney. Good morning, Disney. We talk Disney stuff. So anyway, my point is it's going to have a large impact. They're dipping their toe. I do think people will buy it. I don't think I will. But the good news, again, is this. If 100,000 people buy it, and way more than that will, that's just math, that $30 a pop, that's $3 million. And that goes to cast members. I mean, you got to pay them, right? Yep. What say you? Let me know in the chat. I think that like the locals thing, like annual pass holders who are in the park who are mad about the hours, I think the locals argument is a lot like the I own Disney Plus, how dare you make me pay for something? It's still their product. They can do what they want with it. They didn't promise you everything ever. So I'd like to hear what you guys think. Disney Lori's in the house. What did I miss? What are you talking about? Oh, we're talking about Mulan. We talked about the new park hours. We talked about the new DVC changes. Yeah. We talked a little about stock market. We talked a lot about Sherry's Awesome Sunset Travels and how you can get a deal on Disney cruises and probably other cruises too. But who wants to go on other cruises? They're actually stuck on a mall and not going to a Disney place. So not buying it. Lori's not buying it. Tell me what you think, Lori. I want to hear. Hubby wants to buy it. Which one? Mulan? Not buying Mulan or not buying what I said? I can't imagine we're going to spend $30 on Mulan. Like, why would I? I say it, but I almost feel like I'm lying. There's no way I would do it.
We don't. Yeah. No.
And
for like,
I don't think I've heard from anyone that said that they will. Now, people are more likely to say they won't and actually do it, but I won't. I really won't.
Last time we talked about it, though, we had a few people in chat saying that, well, to take my family to see it, it would cost way more than $30. So they were saying that they would.
But you get way more when you go to a movie theater. You get the popcorn smell. You get to get sticky stuff on the bottom of your shoes. You get to have that kid screaming and sneezing on you. So you miss out on all those things.
Yeah.
Buy Mulan. Yeah, I figured that's what you guys were saying. VP says, I think $30 is too steep when it's already behind a paywall. I agree with you, Sean. I do. I totally agree. But America's a big place. 100,000 people? Anybody think it'll going to do less? I'll bet you an AMC stock, $4 or $5 today, maybe it's gone up, that more than 100,000 people will buy it. I mean, America's a big place. Hey, it's Friday night. What do you guys want to do? Oh, Mulan's on. I'll just hit a button. Pay for it later. People are going to do it. Movies are usually $20 via Google or iTunes, which are both free. I have never paid for or rented a movie on my. I have Disney Plus. We have Netflix. On other times in our life, we've had other things. It's more than enough to find some content.
Oh, yeah.
I do YouTube TV, so it's unlimited DVR. So I taped The Mummy, the Tom Cruise movie, the other day. So I've got that forever now. I've got all kinds of movies. So I can't imagine ever doing that. I was with Mom the other day on our vacation, and she rented a movie, and it was hilarious and fun.
It was like $4.99 though.
I don't even look. That's half of what I pay for Disney Plus though.
Was it? Oh, the Jumanji.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
But my point is, it seems I don't need to see something I can always find something on things I have. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll probably still watch it. Will you pay the $30 for it, Sean? Boy, my phone is blowing up. I bet we've had 10 calls.
It's not our employees, so we're all good.
Yeah, it's not 100% of the time. It's not been. If you're wondering what I'm looking at down, it's that. Emma Cooley, newest member, thanks again. Yeah, same here. Adventure with PB. It's a lot when you are already paying for a subscription. I mean, it's not even that I'm already paying for it. It's that I already have other content. Like, I don't have that FOMO. I'm not. Does anyone think if they don't spend $30 on Mulan, they won't see Mulan? They just might have someone else see it before them. Right. I don't care. Now, for YouTube, like, hey, Hannah, good morning, my friend. I want to go to the Disney movies on the first day so I can enjoy it for the first time. That's not FOMO. I want to do a review for my channel.
Right.
If we're free and it's a movie anyone in the house is interested in, we go. Back in when the world was normal.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And I guess I could apply that to Mulan.
The, refillable popcorn bucket.
My kid loves popcorn.
And you buy for one price at the beginning of the year, and then you just refill it every time you go. Yeah, we had that.
But why am I not placing that thinking on Mulan? Because I'm totally not. I guess it's $30, but if even it was free, I doubt I'd stop everything to get home. I don't know. Interesting. And at the end of the show, this is a great segue. We'll end with this. How is y'all grandkid? We will show.
She's sleeping right now.
She's beautiful, and she's right there. That's E2, also known as Everly. Magic of the Mouse TV. I've heard of them. They're awesome. I'd pay $30 to watch Bush League Baseball, especially if that Bill Senior guy isn't on. That's funny stuff. Bill Senior apparently won't be on tonight again. Aww. Whatever. But Bill Jr., I assume, and I will be on. Tuesday night is tonight. A couple hours from now, talking baseball. My Dodgers are in first place. Talking baseball. Okay, so anyway, you don't have to spend $30. You can spend $30. Send it to Bill. You can send it to me, I suppose. Or you can just come for free and talk baseball with him and me. Well, not him and me. Might pay $15, but not $30. I do think my 2 cents brain is, I think it's too much. If they went with $9.99, I think they'd get more than at $30. But I guarantee they've done that research, and I guarantee I haven't. I guarantee they know better than me. My brain would have put it at $9.99. Dave, what's going on, my man? But $30, $30, and I guarantee their market research is better than my opinion. So there is that. Today is Tuesday. Thank you, Hannah. I think I've heard that somewhere, and I appreciate it. Check out Lake Buena Visitors Great Shirts. Yes. Use the code YES. I am not currently wearing a Lake Buena Visitors shirt, but I do often, and I ordered some. I think that's it.
We have new ones coming, right?
We do. I ordered a couple.
That's fun.
Yeah. I love them. So again, Dole Whip. Get you 10% off. It's not a referral code. It's just a discount code for you. They should have a referral code, though. Get on that, people. Anything you want to add? We talked about Magic the Mouse. We talked about Bush League Baseball tonight on that channel, Talking Baseball. We talked about DVC changes, a little bit more space for everybody. Talked about the price of Mulan. We talked about Disney stock and some other stock, and stock's going crazy today. We talked about the hours change at the parks and all the locals freaking the heck out. Sean, looking at you, buddy. I would have to put it. You would have put it at 20. Would you have paid 20? Yeah, sure nuts. I probably will, unless I'm really tired. I'm doing that to support the Bush League baseball show. Just try to, hey, you just missed out on. Come on over next week. So I probably will. We'll see. I've got a fairly busy, but pretty cool stuff to do for work. If I complete all that, and I probably will, and I'm not tired, I probably will. Yeah. And I don't know what else. Anything you want to add? Oh, she's so beautiful. Can you see her face here? Oh, she is so cute, right?
She's snoozing.
She loves Grandpa. So yesterday I was holding her, and she's smiley, and she's looking over here. So I go over here, and then she looks above me, and she was smiling and everything, but
to look at you.
I think she likes the light, and I blocked it.
Yeah.
But we'll probably still pay the $30. There you go. So Sean, it's an interesting discussion to have. I would love to get like 10 Disney nuts or 5 Disney nuts maybe on a show and say, now tell me, are you buying Mulan? Because I just really don't think we won't.
Well,
I know we won't. I don't even know I'm saying I think. I know we won't.
It's just.
And it's not like we're cheap. It's just I just don't think it's worth $30 when I can see it in 4 or 5 weeks for not free, but it'll be on something I'm already paying for. What were you gonna say?
I think it's just not like an anticipated movie for us. Like we weren't.
That's part of it too. I have to admit.
Super excited about
I loved
Mulan.
Mulan.
Music. It's just gonna be different.
It looks visually stunning. I don't know that I thought it looked great. What I liked about Mulan was the music and Mushu and the silliness of Mushu talking to the spirit. It's not going to translate to the silliness of Mulan. It looks like it's a serious take, and it's not even a real story. Like, and people are like, "Oh, but it's culture." It's not. It's culture, and it's a fictional culture. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not like it's historical. It's this historical story. So I don't know. It's a little. Seems like a risk to me, but I think if they made it more whimsical, I'd be interested, I think is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think so too.
We'll see.
I mean, at some point we will see it.
If it was Star Wars, if it was episode 10, if it was one of the new, I know there's not even episode 10. If it's one of the new trilogies, I'd buy it.
Or The Mandalorian.
Would you pay $30 for one episode of The Mandalorian?
No, because it's so short. But for a season.
Would you pay $30 for an 8-season set of The Mandalorian?
Yes.
Interesting. Please don't do that, Disney, because I like it the way it is. I'm not. See, Sherry, that's interesting. I will watch it. I wouldn't say I'm so looking forward to it. I can't imagine if it takes me 6 weeks to watch it, it would matter. I could be talked into buying Jungle Cruise, maybe. That's a good point right there. See, I'm very excited about the Jungle Cruise. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't imagine spending $30 on it. Which is kind of weird, because I would pay $10 a ticket for 4 tickets to take my kids to it, wouldn't I?
Yeah. That's probably what Disney's looking at. Like, obese.
Candy Bob says, VP, invite Gonzo, but charge him $5. Yeah, I mean, if you brought, invite 6 friends over and charge $5. Invite 7 friends over, charge $5, and you make $5. I would pay for the Jungle Cruise movie. Yeah, see, I think there's more excitement for the Jungle Cruise movie. And for me, there is.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
That's our jam, too.
Jungle Cruise, it's 10. 10 out of 10. Mulan, the animated movie, I loved. But even as much as I loved it, 6 or 7. And then they aren't animating it, and they're taking away all the stuff that I loved about it. I'm not saying it won't be great, but, if it was a Swiss Family Robinson remake, I'd be more excited. AJC in the house, what's going on? Saying hello to everyone. Been Ninja Watch. I appreciate you, Amy. Love that you're here. Guys, thank you for being here. I think we're going to close it up right now. It's 10 o'clock our time, 11 o'clock Eastern time. We're right on the hour. Myers and the Mouse often goes live. Please check them out. If they go live, check them out. I will be on the income stream with Pat Flynn. He's talking about affiliate marketing. I missed the entire show yesterday because I had to take a call. So I'll watch the replay of yesterday's show sometime today. And I'm working on some podcasty things and some work things and some website things for the house. And we'll be watching this beautiful thing And taking calls and checking on all the voicemails.
Sweet.
Yeah,
She's
perfect. I love her.
Do a whole lot.
So that's it. Good morning, Disney Daily Show. Again, sorry about yesterday. It's going to happen sometimes, guys. Life and work is going to come first. But we're pretty dang consistent. But what I'm really sorry about is that the thing was live when I tried to take it down. I'd rather see it on the big screen. Me too, Amy. I agree. And it looks like it might be big and grand, so it might be better on the live stream. And that's where I think the Mandalorian might have been good on the big screen. But anyway, there you go. Sure enough, perfect timing. Bush League Baseball tonight. We're talking baseball on the channel Bush League Baseball. So please get over there, subscribe to that. A couple people have dropped the link. Please check that out. And I may go live an hour after that talking baseball. The Dodgers are playing the Padres. Point being, they're on the West Coast. Point being, it might be a good day to just put on the game and watch at the end. We'll be in Dallas this week watching our grandbaby. We're in Fort Worth, Dave. So that's right. You're down a little south of us, huh? Very good. I remember you said, did your daughter go to one of the schools in Cal Baptist? Maybe, I don't know. My brain needs some more coffee. But I remember you said your daughter was up there. That's cool. Good for you. Shoot, if the world was a little different, I'd say let's catch up and grab some lunch. But the world's weird. But maybe soon. Emma, thank you. But it's different experiencing it over streaming because it's not. I agree, Emma. I agree. Again, thanks for being a new member. Thanks for all the members who are here. No need to apologize. That's a good song. Oh, yeah. Okay, anyway, we got to go. Thanks for being here. Have the best day ever. Members, I love you. Ninja Watchers, I love you. I love you all. I love you all. Even if I pissed you off, even if you're a dislike button guy, I love you all. Have the best day ever. Go wash your hands. Have fun. Storming the castle. See you tomorrow or see you tonight. Talking baseball. TBU. Dallas. See, I was right. Dallas Baptist. There you go. Look at that. I like it. Wow. Have fun seeing your kiddo. All right, we're gone. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. See you soon. Bye.
See you tomorrow.